I wanted to say congratulations. I love the film. It was so cute and great.
Thank you.
So the first one, this is for kind of Sienna. I know it too. You know, the first Sidelined had such a strong fan base. They were psyched about this sequel. So how did you guys feel coming back into this world together, and did it feel different this time around?
It did feel different, but it was also very exciting because as much as we want to recreate the first one, you have to grow with it. But what was really special is like we were able to listen to the feedback from fans and like go into the sequel knowing what was loved and how it was received, which is really cool. I've never returned to something and like filmed a movie that like was subsequent to the first one, like so it was really fun. And then you also get new characters and an expanded universe, which is, I was really excited. It's just a fun project to film.
Yeah, I guess to piggyback off that, it did, as much as we were returning to these characters and I was excited to do so, it felt, and we kind of joked around offset about how it felt like we were just like getting the band back together and like returning to summer camp. Because, I mean, we filmed these two movies within a year. Like, it was pretty nuts how back to back it was. Like, it felt like we were doing pickups of like the same movie, but we were shooting a completely different film, and tonally was so more elevated and more grounded and more just mature, rightfully so, going from high school to college. And then yeah, when you introduce new characters, it's like you just get new dynamics, and it was really exciting and just fun to stretch that muscle and play with different people.
I can't believe you filmed it back to back. That's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, lucky.
And now Charlie, fans were losing their minds. Like, I was reading comments, they were going nuts to find out that you were joining the cast. So how did you get in this mix? And were you equally as excited?
Yeah, well, okay, so Hillary Turner, who also produced Julie and the Phantoms, was a part of this one, and we've both worked with her in the past, and so she called me up and she's like, hey, Charlie, we're playing with an idea, there's a new love interest, who is this musical guy? And I'm like, sold. So love interest with music, please bring me into it, and then we got to play around and really have some fun on the day, so.
I love that you guys all kind of got to showcase your own little talents there. Of course, with your music and singing, you got dancing here, you got your like athlete, because you were also an athlete. So, but I feel like the underrated skill was line dancing. That was, I was like, oh my God, I love line dancing now. So who do you guys feel like in real life would be the best line dancer?
Oh.
Ooh.
I want to see my mama line dance. She's from Tennessee, so I know she's got it in her.
Okay.
She's watching, so.
Sienna's mom.
My mom.
Your mom.
Shout out my mom.
This is Agudong, yeah, it's gotta be her.
Yeah.
Bring her in here.
Give her a hat.
She's actually behind the couch right now. She does a little performance there.
So I put that I have rapid fire questions, but they are not.
Let's do it.
Not very rapid.
Okay.
We'll try to be as rapid as we can.
Talk.
Okay, so I said, who's most likely to forget their line but play it off perfectly?
True.
Anyone on the set,
Yeah.
or just of us three?
Anyone on the set.
Yeah, maybe.
Drew's good at it.
Drew.
He's so good at it, that's
Yeah,
why.
he's
Drew,
good at it.
Drew and you though, even if you were to forget, like, can play it off very like
Sliding
smoothly.
it through.
Because you guys make up you guys will improv.
Thank you.
I had a scene with them too. Sorry, this is the rapid
Yeah,
fire,
this
and
is
I was like, I can talk.
Yeah, rapid.
Charlie, Drew, and I had a scene together that I swear McKenna, our producer, had to keep coming in to be like, guys, just like script, please, just script, because like they just kept improving off of each other, which made me get really excited.
Like a 2-page scene
It
turned
was
into like a
so
6-page scene because it's just ideas and ideas and ideas.
It
and
all
it's
got
like,
cut.
Yeah. The scene isn't in the movie.
Well, it was fun.
Yeah, we had fun.
Okay, if you can describe Sideline 2, Intercepted in 3 emojis, or we could just do one. One emoji, what would it be?
We'll each get one. How about that?
Okay.
You made it seem like you had one.
I know. Well, I kind of did, but then I backtracked on it. I was gonna do a football, but it's like
Everybody do it
that's
for
so
themselves though.
exactly.
Maybe just do.
Okay.
I was gonna do
well,
a
that's
car.
because I had the same idea.
Yes, because like I love the concept of it's a short, long distance relationship that these two. Because if you ever lived in LA, like getting from one side to the city to the other is a long distance at this time. Yeah. Little car.
Then I'll take the guitar. I'll do that for you. You can take the car from me and go ahead.
Well,
Solo.
I seem football, but I'll put a heart. I'll put like the heart that's like not like a convincing. I don't want the broken one, because that's like telling. But if there's a heart that's like,
With a hug.
yeah, like a good hug. Oh, the hug's good.
Yeah,
The hug's
yeah,
good. Let's do the
Quick
hug.
question. What is something that you guys are grateful for in this year?
This film.
That's a good one.
Came right back with the heart, brother.
Yeah, I know. Wholesome.
So cliche. Sorry.
I know.
No, I'm gonna be even more
Promoting
cliche.
it into.
I'll add to it. Sorry to I'm
No,
gonna
no,
make
I'm
you
so
feel
curious.
awful if you don't say the same
I was
thing.
gonna say like.
I know. I'm incredibly grateful that I'm working with really good people, like just a good job that I'm excited to talk about it all day long. Like these guys are great to work with.
Yeah, the collaborations we get to do are just incredible. Like the people you get to meet. I mean, in this industry you get to work with so many individuals and people who are so passionate about what they're doing, and passion bleeds, passion shares. And so when you meet somebody who cares about what they're doing, you leave that feeling caring even more. And in this job, it felt like we get to work with a lot of caring people.
I love that. Justin and Roan said the same thing. You guys.
Wow.
Cliche.
All right. Well, hello, guys. How are you guys feeling today?
Great.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I loved the movie, by the way, so congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So Justin, I know fans were really surprised that there was a sequel. They're like, I didn't think this was gonna happen. So what excited you most about returning to this world?
Just the fact that we can do it again, and with such an incredible cast. And I think, at least as a director, when I was working off of the script and working with all the actors and producers in studio, a big part of my work I find is about building story and understanding where the characters are coming from, but also where the characters could go. So obviously on set, even on Sidelined 1, there were a lot of hypotheticals of what would she be like? What would he be like? What would the whole dynamic be? And I found that I took a lot of those notes, and it actually informed a lot of the character choices that were done then. And for us to have the opportunity to come back and do it all over again with the same cast and build the family, and with Roan joining and Charlie, it's just a dream come true.
Oh, absolutely. And yes, we've got Roan who joined the cast. So happy to see you there.
She's the best.
Thank you.
So good. So I really loved your character. I loved like the little sass. It wasn't too much.
Yeah,
Just
totally.
the right amount of sass. But what do you feel like audiences will like most about your character?
I think that she's a straight shooter, that she's smart and she says what she means, and that she's confident and isn't afraid to look the star quarterback in the eye and be like, you got to do better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also kind of going back, Justin, to what you were saying about your storytelling, I feel like Sidelined 2, it felt more mature. It felt like both visually and emotionally. So if you don't mind, like going deeper into like what was your thought process in this evolution and how you wanted to set the tone?
Well, I'm obviously an adult now, and looking back and doing a high school film and then a college film, a lot of it was also reconnecting with my past and remembering what were some of the questions, what were some of the challenges that I faced. And when in discussing with your partner or friends and family, you realize that a lot of these are truly universal and questions that we still ask ourselves today. So when it came to high school, we of course had to set the tone. This was a high school film, it's a high school YA rom-com. But now heading to college, we're not being presented with a whole different set of challenges. Not only are your friend groups different, not only are the challenges and opportunities completely different from the very first, your dreams also change too, right? Because in the first film, all they cared about was what college they wanted to go to. Now they're being asked, what do they really want to do in life? And Dallas is taking several different courses, and as well as dance, and being toyed with different ideas of where she could go with her career, and of course balancing that with love. And these are things that I remember so vividly in my high school years, and especially my college years. So I think what I really wanted to bring to the table this time is to make sure that the characters do evolve, they do mature, and that even as audience members, we feel the positive change. And that everything that they do comes from a very mature, very grounded approach. And our actors killed it.
They did. I definitely felt it. And I feel kind of like at its core, this movie is about second chances. So I want to ask both of you guys, if you guys can go back, whether it's high school, college, or just like last year, would you go back? If there's anything that you would love to do again, a second chance at?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's something, it's so hard to answer because, you can't live life with regret. And
Yeah, it's
clearly,
very true.
everything that happened led me to this point, right? And sitting here talking to you, which is, a phenomenal experience. But I would have loved the opportunity to go to an art school. I was in a very, business-focused school. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure a lot of those skills translated and allowed me to be who I am today and succeed. But at the same time, I would have loved to have dabbled in different arts in those formative years. Theater, perhaps, music, dance.
Wow, you did business. What a transition. Love that.
I was just about to say the exact same thing, which is I went to school I'd been acting my whole life pretty much, but I wasn't sure that was what I was going to end up doing. So I figured, the practical side of me was like, go get good degree, go get good job. So I took some time off of acting to go to university, and I did communications. And I ended up dropping out because I booked a show that I couldn't do both. But so it didn't really matter anyways. But what I will say is that I wish I'd just committed and done what I'd wanted to do, and I wish I'd gone to England. And I tried out for like a Lambda or a RADA because I think I would have loved to have had like that really classical British theater training. And I wish I'd spent those 3 years that I spent at university doing that instead of communications, which it is what it is, but it's not really applicable to my daily life anymore. Yeah.
Well, you do communicate.
I do
Very, very
all the
clearly
time.
and
Thank you.
effectively.
Yeah,
Yes.
totally.
Yes.
Thank you.
It matters.
Yeah, there's no such thing as irrelevant experience, I guess. But
Very
yeah,
true.
exactly. Yeah.
And so I just want to know if there's one thing that you feel particularly grateful for this year. Or many things, if you have.
There are many, many different things.
Yeah.
I mean, we wouldn't be here without the fans. I think, honestly, being grateful to all their support. Like, there was no plans for a sequel. This was a very contained movie that followed an incredibly successful book, and we thought that was it. But, sure enough, the fans turned out, and they demanded and cried for a second film, and hopefully cry for a third
They
film.
are. I
And
already
the
see in
universe and
comments.
beyond.
Yep. Sideline 15.
Or a TV series. You never know, right? But honestly, it's really thanks to their support that we had this opportunity to bring the family together and grow the family.
Yeah. And I'd say for me, I'm really thankful for the fact that I get to do what I love. It's been a really hard few years in the industry, and the fact that I get to be here, and I know that it's a privilege that not everybody gets. And so I just feel really grateful for the fact that I've got family that supports me in it, and that I get to, live out my dreams and meet wonderful people along the way. And I'm really, really grateful for getting to live a life that I really love.
And the smallest shout out, I have to also say, I'm also grateful for my partner who's also in the room. And
He's the best.
we met after Sidelined 1, actually. After the premiere of Sidelined 1 in a hotel lobby bar. As the
It's a
record
BTS
goes.
love story with
And and he's super supportive, and I have to say that through a lot of the challenges, there always are, not just with the film, with life and everything, he was always there. So very, very thankful.
These are such wholesome answers. Thank you both, and really congratulations.